Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Vlogmas. I just put AJ down for his first nap. He typically goes down for that first nap anywhere between like 8:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30 at the absolute latest, depending on the time that he wakes up. And this is typically his best nap of the day. I don't know what it is. I feel like he naps the most in the morning and then it gets less and less throughout the course of the day, but this is typically his longest nap of the day. But also we are having people come over in a little bit and clean our chimney, so I'm hoping that it's not super loud and he actually sleeps through it. I did kind of want to give a little update on AJ's sleep schedule right now because I know as a mom this is something that I am super interested in. So right now AJ is 7 months old, and so he typically goes to sleep around 7:30 at the absolute latest. And some nights he does sleep through the night, but I would say for the most part he wakes up once or twice every single night. Most of the time when he does wake up multiple times throughout the course of the night is when he's like teething or not feeling well, or it's just been a really busy day and maybe he's just like overstimulated and can't settle himself. So like sometimes, yes, we are still waking up like 3, 4, 5 times during the course of the night, but for the most part he typically wakes up right around like 12, 1 o'clock, but sometimes that gets stretched out to like 3 o'clock in the morning. But for the most part he typically wakes up once, and that's when he wants to eat through the course of the night. He wakes up to start the day anywhere between like 6:30 and 7:30 every single day. Sometimes it's a little bit earlier, sometimes it is a little bit later, but for the most part it's anywhere between that like 6:30 to 7:30 range. At this point, honestly, I really don't pay attention too much to wake windows because for the most part he does really go anywhere from like 2 to 3 hours of a wake window. But there are so many factors now, like what we're doing in that wake window, if we're out and about, if we're in the car, things like that. Like all of that makes such a difference for him at this point. So I don't really super focus on like he needs to go to sleep after a 2.5 hour wake window anymore. I just kind of look at the clock and I'm like, it's been 2 hours since he woke up, so if he gets a little bit fussy, that's probably why he might be getting a little tired. And then in terms of his nap schedule, he takes a definite 3 really good naps every single day. He takes this first nap, which is anywhere between, I would say, like 8:30 and 9 o'clock is when he goes down for that first nap, and then he will take another nap probably anywhere between 12 to 1 p.m. His third one will be anywhere between like 3, 4 o'clock. There can be times that he will want a fourth super short nap at like 5 o'clock, and he will sleep like 5 to 5:30 or even like 5 to 5:20. But for the most part, those 3 naps are kind of his normal. And I would say for the most part, he gets 1 really good nap in through the course of the day that could look like anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours. But other than that, he takes a solid like 30 to 45 minute naps throughout the course of the day. So normally his first nap is his best one, but if it's not, then typically another nap through the course of the day will be that longer, like hour and a half, 2 hour nap. So pretty much he gets 1 solid hour and a half to 2 hour nap in every single day, and then the rest can kind of range from 30 minutes to an hour depending on all of the other circumstances that is going on. We start the bedtime process with him right around like 6:20, 6:30, so that way we can really have him like fed, in his PJs, book read. That way he's done all of his bedtime routine by right around 7 o'clock, and then we typically hold him for like a solid 10-ish minutes to make sure that he is like really asleep before we put him down, so that way as soon as we walk out the room he doesn't wake up and we start the whole process over again. Obviously, I know that every baby is so different, so I just wanted to kind of update you guys on what he is doing because I find it really interesting to see what other moms are doing and what other babies around his age are doing. But this has kind of just been what's been working best for us at this point. I'm really fortunate that my mom is watching him full time, and so she is really able to keep a good consistent routine and nap schedule for him. And I think that's part of the reason that he is so routine and so scheduled, because not only am I a super routine and scheduled person, but my mom is as well. And since she is watching, we're really fortunate that she can follow our routine pretty much every single day.
It is honestly crazy to me how much working out postpartum has been such a roller coaster. I felt like it was so easy in the beginning to give myself grace. Like, I literally just pushed out a human being. So it was so easy to really be patient with myself and be kind to myself and know that I was going to start off super slow and really just ease my way back into it. And kind of around month 3, 4, I started to get a little frustrated with myself. Like, I thought that I should be a lot stronger than I was. I thought that I should be feeling a lot more normal than I was. And honestly, guys, it has really taken until right about now, so 7 months postpartum, to truly feel like I am getting my strength back and really able to like push myself again and feel comfortable, like really going to my limit again, because I just did not feel like I had the physical or mental capacity earlier postpartum to be able to do that in my workouts, on top of not having the core strength to be able to do it. And honestly, guys, it just feels really, really good to feel a little bit more like myself in the gym and have that strength back. And I just feel really, really grateful that I did give myself grace and I eased my way back into it and didn't overdo it, because it would have been super easy to, because I wanted to get right back to where I was before. But I have to continue to remind myself that this is a journey and a process, and it took 9 months to grow a baby, and it will take time to feel like myself again and to just be patient and give myself grace.
Okay, little man, are you ready? On today's menu is carrots. Here we go. First bite. Oh, spicy carrots. Spicy, spicy. Here you go. Try again. He's like, yay, carrots. Yay. Yeah. They're not as good as blueberries. He is like most definitely teething. All of his naps today have literally been like 20 to 30 minutes long. He is, oh, we spit up. Don't crawl in it. Don't crawl in it. Don't touch it. All of his naps have literally been like 20 to 30 minutes long. He is drooling so much more than he has recently. Like, he always drools a little bit, but he's been drooling so much more today. Like, his stuff has been soaking wet. And also he has been so clingy all day long. Like, this is literally all he wants. He's in a good mood. He literally just wants to be held and walked around, and he wants your constant attention. And if you walk away for 3 seconds, he does that like fake I want your attention cry until you give him attention. So I think, oh, you're looking right at the camera. You're such a good little vlogger. I'm going out tonight to a girls' night at Timmy's cousin's house, and I am so excited about it. But these are the nights that make me like so nervous and sad to leave him, because like obviously he's going to be totally and completely fine. Like, he is literally going to be with Timmy. Timmy puts him to bed all the time. Like, it's not going to be a big deal. But I just get nervous because like he has been a little bit more like emotional and a little bit more clingy than normal, and so I'm like, what if I leave and then it's a really, really hard night? Like, these are the nights as a mom that I'm like, I feel guilty for going out and doing something just for me, because I'm like, what if he needs me? And obviously I can just come home, but constantly you're like, should I go, should I not go? Like, I just get nervous. Just put AJ down for the night, so I'm going to wrap up the video here. But it was so fun at my sister's house today, putting together those little crafts for the grandparents. So we painted like his hands and his little feet, and the ones that are his feet, we're going to write mistletoes on it and kind of decorate it, and then his hands are going to be like the antlers of reindeers, and we're gonna write like Merry Christmas 2023. And then every year our goal is to kind of like make it a tradition and to do little things with their hands and their little feet to just like see them get bigger throughout the years. And we just feel like the grandparents are going to love it. It's going to be a nice little surprise since it's the first Christmas with with all of the babies. So we just put him down. It was a battle tonight to get him to sleep. He fell asleep on the car ride home from my sister's house, but like literally for 10-15 minutes. And then I think he woke back up and he was like, why are you about to put me back to sleep? I was just asleep. So it was a little bit of a battle tonight and took us a little bit longer than normal, but he is asleep. So fingers crossed that it's actually a good night of sleep, so Timmy and I can kind of unwind for the night and put on a movie and just relax. If you guys like this video, please make sure you go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. You already know it supports my channel. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification so you don't miss another video that I post. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me on my Instagram and TikTok so you can see the first lifestyle content I post on there. And I will catch you guys here next time.